Alright, guys, this is the largely unfamous podcast.
With your boy, Bobby B. Fresh.
Because he's fresh as a can of deodorant, fresh off the back of the goddamn truck.
You selling alcohol?
A can of deodorant off the back of the truck. Never heard of deodorant? Can deodorant?
Axe.
Can deodorant.
Axe.
Spray deodorant.
Axe.
This is not hitting a bell at all. You've never seen spray deodorant before.
Axe.
You don't remember this 2000s trend where everybody was spraying deodorant. I hate you. Alright, back to my fucking intro before I was rudely interrupted. You got some nut in your throat? You okay over there? Alright.
Good.
Alright. Just want to make sure. My name is Thanks Tyron. Thanks with 2 X's. Catch me wherever you want to catch me, but you won't catch me slipping. Now we are here today to discuss with you all absolutely nothing, because we are bored and we just decided to do something today.
But there is a hurricane on the way.
There is a hurricane.
Storm Barry.
Bitch ass Barry. That's what we're gonna call this hurricane. Bitch ass Barry. You know why Barry's a bitch? Because Barry decided to pop up at the least expected time. Nobody wanted him to.
Barry was like, I'm going to form at like 11:30 at night on Tuesday. It is now officially Thursday, and people are going crazy.
True. Because at 2 o'clock in the morning, Walmart had no water.
None. And you know it's about to skyrocket, too. You know it's about to skyrocket from that nice little 354 for...
No, they can't do that.
Bro?
That's definitely illegal, bro. I don't know what the charge is called, but whenever natural disasters happen or stuff like that, they can't. Or when certain stuff happens where you need certain stuff, they can't raise the prices. Now, the people who do that are the shady corner store people who either don't know any better or they know that people are going to be looking for certain shit at a certain point. So it's like, when it's like, they know they can't regulate it. So like, when we had it happen during the hurricane, and we didn't have any water, we had to go to a corner store. But this was like during like Hurricane Harvey. It was like just raining and shit. So we had to go get Dasani from them. But they was charging like $6-7.
Yeah.
But Dasani is usually around like $5. So it's like, it looks normal. They don't do it absorbently because some people be like, all right, you ain't got no water, $20 for a case. But that's disrespectful.
You want this gallon? $10.
Literally, and that's what people used to do. And it's like, you can't do that in a time of need. And it's disrespectful.
Well, it's good to know. Wish I'd have known that back in the day, but I guess that's what happens with time.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't know about it, but it's like, it's immoral ass shit. Motherfuckers out here dying and thirsty. You're like, yeah, we're going $10, please.
The cool thing about it,
when you
think about it, that when Rita happened, the real bad one, somebody knew Rita was bad because Rita was like a 3, 4, 5 or something like that.
Was it a Hurricane Harvey?
Huh?
Was it Hurricane Harvey?
Yeah, it was just no. Rita was just as bad as Harvey, maybe worse. No, Harvey was bad. Rita was damn near as bad.
But say Harvey was so bad, they used them all to help niggas get food stamps. I stood in that line. That was a long ass line. It was wrapped around the mall.
You know, maybe because my mom was around and she was the smart one. Because I didn't want to do anything. I just sat down and played video games.
Yeah, if you have a smart parent, you can do half the shit that happens to you. It's so fucking helpful. If you have dumb people in your life, it's so fucking helpful.
Bro, we went to churches and got, not like the actual food place, but like actual churches.
Yeah.
And they gave out free food. We had to stand in these lines. It was hot.
I volunteered at the Hurricane Harvey help.
We did. I volunteered for Rita. We went to because we used to be part of the Church Without Walls, and they did a volunteer thing.
Yeah,
that was cool. It was nice to do that, but it's cool. It's not cool because I live in a place where the lights turn off for like 2 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah, when Rita happened, like I don't think anybody in this city over here did anything for like anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. So we were literally just sitting at home. It got so bad to where we couldn't find stuff nowhere. And the only place we can go find some, we had to go out to Sealy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to find stuff
just
like
to eat, bro.
damn.
Like, yeah, you know, people volunteered and it was cool, but then it was like, there's too much water. We can't get in anymore. People stopped volunteering, so we had a truck, so all the way out to Sealy, and it was literally everybody thinking that because when we got out there, they had $5 buffet plates. I don't know how they were a buffet plate when they weren't giving us fucking seconds.
Well, it's a Rita hurricane, so they were just like, we're gonna get people food, but we can't charge them for free.
That is true. But it was cool, but they were packed.
You think? You and 10 other 1,000 people on this side of town had that same idea.
That's true because it was like me, my mom, my sister, my aunt came over, her daughter was here, her boyfriend was here, and my grandma came over.
You gonna bring more people on the
bro?
We already suffer. You bringing extra niggas over here. I ain't got enough food for y'all. I ain't have enough food for myself. Yeah, y'all bring y'all whole family over here, and it's only 2 of us.
Bro, hurricane was happening. The one place everybody wanted to be was here.
That's sad.
Everybody.
I hope that never happens.
And then we had more family than that. We had more family than that. They were just like, you know what? I want to go home. So many people here.
Okay, so you've been in Houston your whole life.
Yeah.
Question: how often does a hurricane occur?
Actually, like every 4 or 5 years.
Every 4 or 5 years. Okay, that sounds about right. Cause I came right after Ike. Well, no, when was Ike? 2006.
Ike was right after Rita, and I was still in high school. So let's say 15, 16, 17 years. That was 13 years ago. Rita was around 13 years ago. So Ike had to been 10 years ago. Because we get like a major hurricane like every 4 or 5 years. There's also some major storm that messes up everything every 2.5 to 3 years.
Every time.
Yeah, you never get a real break. We can't get the whole 5 years.
But I mean, the break is that 4 or 5 years because it's like this was the first time I was in the hurricane. It was Harvey, but it was like it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But I'm like, maybe I only got lucky because I still inside town where it didn't flood.
Yeah, you really got lucky. Like
lucky as shit.
It stops. Actually, anything over here. This is literally over here. This Clan Highway 6 area is called a fish bowl.
Well, I know this area because it floods when it just rains over here.
Yeah, but the water went all the way up to Barker Cypress.
So yeah, I got
everything over there. All that fish bowl.
Yeah,
all the way up to West New York, dang near.
God damn.
Everything is underwater.
I was on Greenhouse. So yeah, because in the area we was in, but it was like I don't know what other areas I could have lived in that flooded because I stayed on 290 until that's the only place I went besides that was my mama's house. Maybe Huffmeister probably would have flooded. I don't know. I don't think I've stayed in a place where it actually would have been like horrible.
No,
maybe the lights went out, but not like water.
It's really worse here. Anywhere inside of 610.
But they flooded the most over there.
Yeah, anything over 610, downtown gets it bad. But like when you hit like 290 or like a little 290, maybe 290 Haas.
When you start hitting higher grounds.
Yeah, it doesn't get too bad out there. Mm-hmm. But anything before like that,
so like the south side, gets it worse.
Yeah, bad.
Well, that's probably why, because I was like, for the most part, whenever even after Hurricane Harvey went and we went places, like I didn't see a lot of places that were flooded. Like I knew this place side town was flooded, but for some reason my brain was like, yeah, we're just not even gonna try to go over there. Like over here, it was like, nah, we good. Ain't no point in trying to go over there. But like if I went anywhere down like 529 or something, I didn't see anything that was bad.
Now that I sit here and think about it, I was comparing Rita and Harvey. Rita was worse.
I would probably say that
Rita was worse.
Well,
we couldn't go.
It probably was the same, but because of Rita, they was like, we know how to bounce back.
Yeah, but Rita was worse.
Because for Harvey, I was like, these niggas bounce back quick as shit.
No. See, yeah, they did, but the thing is, like, everything was closed.
Yeah.
In like from here 529, all like you couldn't find anything, like nothing up to 290. Like we literally tried. You
What are you
can't.
talking about, Rita or Harvey?
Yeah, Rita.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
there was nothing open. Everything
Which
closed.
makes sense because it's like and that was back in the day before we had phones and shit that was like available.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Yeah, I had that Virgin Mobile.
oh my god,
Boy. Yeah, Rita was definitely worse, but it was cool.
because I was like, because that's the thing about Houston. I was like, I'm definitely staying. Only not because of the hurricane, but because of the way Houston took it. And I was like, oh, it's not a shitty place. Like a lot of people talk shit. Only people who talk shit about Houston is people who live in Houston. I'm like, for like when you come from the outside and you see like literally the whole fucking city, be like, y'all, we gotta get through this shit. That shit's weird. Like you don't think that would happen. Like you would think if anything, people would be like, "Fuck you, every man for themselves." We out here thugging. It was like while the hurricane was happening, people out here, motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers getting Humvees and all these fucking army trucks from was coming out helping people, getting people out of neighborhoods and shit. It's flood. Like people were helping people.
It's become normalized out here. People prepare for this event.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's like when you see that, you're like, damn, this motherfuckers will help. Like, if you used to be like, shit, motherfuckers gonna be like, fuck everybody, we're not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, that shit made me want to go volunteer. I was like, because I couldn't do shit. I didn't have no truck or nothing like that to help motherfuckers out. And plus, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I'm being nigga go help you and get stuck with your dumb ass.
Yeah. I didn't have a truck, so it was like, sorry. I only went to help, truthfully, because I was out of school.
Yeah.
And we had went to so many churches that we had like got ourselves like a good 2 days, 3 days worth of stuff. I mean, it took us a good 2 days to collect it all because lines were long, boy. There was only, and it was sad. Only one of the lines was a drive-in line. The other one's like you had to find a location to park, walk up, and stand in line.
Now let me ask you: when you was going through Harvard, you was stuck. You didn't have no lights, did you?
No. First, during the beginning, before it, because see, that's the thing about Rita. Now I think I believe Rita like kind of restarted. No, Rita was bad. It turned off everything. Like you remember Harvey when like the Transformers exploded? Yeah, we had that, but like all of them exploded out here. Like I think they've gotten better, so they didn't go. So we had no lights, no nothing, and it got to the point where all the food, we stocked all the food in the refrigerator, thinking it was a good idea. Lights turn off. Dang, we need the refrigerator open. So again, this is how we realized we had to go out to see because we couldn't find nothing. Nothing was open, and then just to our luck, there was like some like makeshift garden place, and they had they knew it was happening. They had an overstock of generators.
Damn.
Just to our luck, and so we had. And then the crappy part is, found the generators, couldn't find no gas.
That makes sense.
Couldn't find no gas. So when you find the gas, you ain't the only one who found the gas. You and 50 other people have found the gas. And the sad part is, you could be number 50 and 47, all the gas runs out.
That's true.
That's the most horrible part. Like pulling up to a place, oh, they got gas. Get there, and the people walk outside. No more gas. Bye. Literally just finding a place where people are parking in.
Yeah. But no, that's for Rita. But for Harvey, y'all did have lights, didn't y'all? Or they came back on?
Was underwater for 2 weeks.
So what the fuck are you doing?
My family ended up at a party, and they were at fucking Sharon, so I was literally here by myself.
Flooded.
Yeah, but luckily my friend was like, "Hey, you want to come over?" And then like just to like the end of it, like there was the day before they broke the levees out here. He was like, "Bro, it's your last chance. You coming out here?" I was like, "Yeah." Let's get all the food out the freezer. Take all this water and the perishables. Go. Went to his house. Then they broke the levees. That was shitty. That was shitty.
So, I guess I'm trying to. So this TV made it.
Yeah. All my stuff made it. Like
it wasn't like hot wire. It was just like
no. See, it's weird. My house is like that one house. Like my street
covered
we
in water.
got really lucky. We're like 2 feet above sea level. Like it's really crappy because my neighbor across the street got flooded.
Damn.
The water came up to my garage and stopped.
Yeah.
His garage is 2 feet lower, so his whole house got it.
See, that's the thing too, where it's like, now if I move, I gotta go in the neighborhood. Like, hey, did y'all flood last time?
Yeah, and you really got to pay attention to it. Like if you walk with when you walk outside, you'll see. Well, now that I've told you, you'll see the 2 feet difference between my garage and his garage.
Yeah, I mean, I probably noticed it, but it's like you don't think about it.
You don't think about it until. See, this is how bad I was outside. I was like, oh, we good. You know, her last hurricane, I had power on. I'm pretty sure we had power on. It was just
you just didn't want to be here just in case.
Yeah, but also if it got really bad, I was like, fuck it, I don't need to be here. I'm by myself.
I wouldn't want to be.
I got a car.
I would kill myself.
But like it got bad to where like I'm sitting outside and I'm just like watching the rain and all that, and then open up the garage across the street. My neighbors are going wild. They're parking their cars behind the house. They're pulling up. They're like taking like stuff and swishing it out the garage, and I'm just like sitting in my garage cool, and I'm like, yo, y'all can come over here if y'all want. But it was so high, there was like 8 feet of water in between my house and his house, and he was just like, yeah, like literally you could not see my mailbox. You could not see my mailbox. It was that bad.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting outside in the water, literally you cannot see the mailbox. And this is
Where's your car at?
I parked the car on the side of the garage. Right here.
On the side
no. This is the lucky part of this is when I crashed the car.
Oh.
This is when I crashed my car. So my car was over there lifted up. I didn't even have a car.
Okay.
So like my friend had to come pick me up.
Oh
yeah. So that's probably not. He was like, yeah, this man ain't got no car. I heard doing this hurricane.
Yeah, your ass definitely should have left.
Yeah. So yeah, that's how bad it was. You cannot see. You literally would step out of my garage and you can no longer see the driveway.
Your driveway do go like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, that is crazy.
Yeah, just think about like sitting there and like the one thing that thought in your mind is like, dang,
can't do shit,
can't do nothing,
can't help nobody. That's fucked up.
But I mean, literally, like with my neighbor, I told my neighbors, I started calling my neighbors like, hey, if you get water in your house, I'm getting water in my house. You're more than welcome to come over here. We got light, we got food, whatever. They were cool about it, but like, it was like I had invited 2 other houses over because I was like, I'm literally by myself. There's nobody here. I got plenty of space.
Yeah.
But them across the street, they had like, it was him, his family, his friend's family over there, and they were just like, nah, we're good. It only got in the garage. And then the next at 12 o'clock, no, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we got the alert. They were like, oh well, the rain has stopped for the next 12 hours, so we're breaking the levees for how bad it is. And so we literally, like, once all the water subsided and it went back down, all me and my neighbors, we walked outside at the same time. We were like, hey, we need to go. They were like, nah. They packed up, left. Everybody, we started telling everybody on the street, yo, it's about to get bad out here. And this is before they broke the levees. Now, they predicted a 30% increase of water now that they're breaking the levees. And this is, so they were like, yeah, we're gone. They all packed up and they left. So that might have been another. Now I'm thinking about another factor why I left too. But then it was sad because I probably could have stayed here the whole time.
Well, it's not sad because it's one of those things where it's like if you chance it, you fuck, and if you don't chance it, it's like I guess it worked out. I mean, it's like I'd rather it work. I'd rather be safe than sorry in that situation.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like literally greenhouse, no flooding
at all. Well, nothing. It was flooding in a way where it's like there was nowhere for the water to go.
Well, no, they have a bunch of bayous over there.
But no, I'm saying like it was like because I when by my house it wasn't any flooding, like quote unquote like water above anything, but it's like the way everything is built is so shitty. It's like if it were to flood, people would be fucked. But it's like the grass, the water can't go anywhere under the ground or nothing like that. Yeah. And then it's like the only reason we got lucky is just because the hurricane didn't reach over here. That's the only reason we got lucky.
Yeah.
If it reached over here, we would have been fucked. Because it was like, it wasn't like, it didn't get high, but it's like at the same time.
The bridges over there were like technically the only thing that got flooded.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If them would have overflowed and all that shit, and then
if it had stayed like that, y'all been done.
And like if they little broke the levees and some of that water would came down there, it would have been over.
Yeah, there must be more. Because, and then it's sad because like there's no telling if they even rebuilt them or not. So yeah, there's no telling. This literally happened a year or two ago. It takes a lot to get down there and rebuild that whole system. That's very true. Did they rebuild the ones after Katrina? No. So they probably didn't rebuild ours neither. So imagine,
I think theirs broke. Like they didn't break.
It's a conspiracy, cuz. Oh, it is. It's a real conspiracy. Like have you looked into that? There's a real conspiracy. There are people that said they saw and heard explosions on the levees. So that's quote unquote conspiracy. Yeah, it broke. It was made for a level, but they did say it was made for like level 3 or 4, and it was a 5. So, but I mean, conspiracy is. You know what I'm saying? They told us out here they were gonna break it. They were like, forget it.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. Like if you tell somebody you're breaking it, cool, whatever.
It was so bad that so I left, and my friend was like, "Hey, you want to go get some clothes?" Because I brought some clothes, but I've been gone like a week now, and we're driving back up here, and you know how my neighborhood is. I had to walk 5 streets back. There's so much water that only the back street had cleared up. This is like a week.
So he can pick you up.
Yeah. So he was like, "Bro, I'm not about to walk with you." I'm like, "That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna go grab some clothes." Luckily, I had on shorts, some sandals. I was like, "Forget it." So walked all the way down to my house, and I have a video on my Facebook about how bad it was. It was so bad. Like it was still up to like my sidewalk.
Yeah, and then you be like, all right, it shouldn't hurt. I said shouldn't hurt. It's shit in California, like earthquakes. You be like, where the fuck do I go where I feel like nothing will happen? I'm like Chicago, but niggas get shot and it's cold. I'm good.
I would rather deal with a hurricane than an earthquake.
But that's the thing. It's like they kind of the same.
No, the ground breaks below you.
Yes. But that's only due to infrastructure when you have a shitty situation, which I get. But at the same time, with hurricanes, it's like it's something you can predict, but you never can predict how long. Well, earthquake is kind of like
it just happens.
You don't know when it's going to happen, but it happens and it's done. But then you deal with the repercussions after that.
Yeah.
So but with hurricane, it's like it's an ongoing thing, and then you also have to deal with those repercussions, which is something you can deal with while you're in the situation. Which is like that's the only benefit where it's like you can make the best of it. Because like during Hurricane Harvey, like I felt more comical shit was happening than like actual like life or death situation.
Did you see that tornado?
Yeah,
that shit was wild.
Shit was funny. Motherfuckers just I was like, you just watching a hurricane in traffic? I'm gone. But that's what I'm saying. Then you got people driving. It's the fucking memes. Like bro, people. It was one person. It was like. They had a fucking Texas flag in a raft. Nigga just. I was like,
oh yeah, the jet skis.
Yes, and bro. It was like only in Houston would motherfucker have a hurricane, and they'd be like, "Fuck it."
Yeah. I wish I had a jet ski.
But then, like, you look, and I went on Facebook, and everybody from the outside looking at Houston, like, pray for Houston. I'm like, nigga, we were doing fine out here.
We were out here. Yeah, we were doing good. Actually, as a matter of fact, when I went to my friend's house, he was like, "Man, it ain't even bad out here." This man pulled out the barbecue grill. We barbecuing. Nobody got to go to work. We found alcohol, bro. We were good. We partied like 3 days straight until it was like no longer available. Woke up, started drinking again, started barbecuing. It was actually really good because some of that chicken in my refrigerator needed to be barbecued.
Low key, that's what we did too. We just started cooking everything. Yeah. It was going bad. Yeah, like, just cook
everything. It was perfect.
Which is something we gotta do next hurricane. Just cook everything in advance and freeze it or some shit.
Yeah, but I can't do these electric grills no more, man. Gotta give me a fucking charcoal grill.
Definitely need a charcoal.
Bro, I cannot stand electric with propane things. Oh no.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. Cause people, everybody's like, oh, and that's what I found out. My own dad, he didn't call me. I was like, fuck that nigga. And everybody else calling, like, trying to make sure you was alright. I was like, yeah, we out here chilling. I mean, we just can't go nowhere, but everybody cool for the most part. As long as if your power worked during the hurricane, you was like, nigga, I'm having on vacation.
I think compared to